it is very common for the Chinese Communist Party to go after any of the outspoken Chinese dissidents or Chinese dissident communities, just like whistleblowers movement, right? That there are, anonymous, Twitter accounts online. They would be able to identifying each and every, people who actually broadcast with the new federal state of China and with the whistleblower movement. If I take myself as an example, people could post my, childhood photos. People could post my family photos. People would be able to identify me and reveal my Chinese legal names online just by, some, so-called anonymous accounts, but were actually controlled and worked for the Chinese Communist Party. So this is how CCP targeted their dissidents. Whether you are a pro-democracy movement like Falun Gong, or whether you are, a simple mere Chinese, dissident, it doesn't belong to any other groups, or if you are a supporter of the new federal state of China and the whistleblowers movement, it is easy for CCP to go after you, find out your residential address, identify you online, and this is the common tactic. They want to suppress, people, and they want to silence people.
I'm going to ask you, Aila Wang, so you're now high profile in the new federal state of China, and you've been doing this for a while now. It's clearly the Chinese Communist Party knows who you are. You're a young lady in and around New York City, I guess. Any evidence that they come after you? They follow you? Do they try to make your life miserable? Have you had any negative effects of this?
Well, absolutely, right? I think there are lots of, aspects and different perspectives. And, in my asylum application, I stated very clearly, I received, multiple times and even, life-threatening messages from online. And people were posting my family photos. People are posting my name and indicating that if I continue to support, Mr. Mao's school, and if I continue to support the movement, they said that I will pay price. This is what all of these CCP controlled accounts have been doing. In fact, that, if people search my Chinese legal name online, they would be able to saw a series of threatening messages coming out of, at all times. There can be, discredit information. There are misinformation. There are also other life-threatening messages as well. And this is not just about me, right? This is about any other people who support the ideologies of revealing the evil nature of the Chinese Communist Party. And this is about, at what cost and how much sacrifice you need to make in order to support the ideology of taking down the Chinese Communist Party. And so, it is very common. But if you think about the students who stood in the Hong Kong streets and was beaten by the CCP secret police, if you think about, how many children and how many women were disappeared in the Xinjiang concentration camp, the fight is worth